Okay, so these almond flour chocolate chip muffins, so good. I can't believe that they're naturally gluten-free, dairy-free, and a great source of protein. You just literally throw everything in the blender, whiz it up, and you're good to go. Let's do it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna put in our blender is our dry ingredients. I have 1.5 cups of gluten-free quick oats, which is 171 grams. Now, the reason I like to add oats to this is because when you're working with almond flour, it is just ground nuts. It's not actually flour, it's just ground nuts. And it has a lot of oil and it's really dense and heavy. So the oats are really good at absorbing all that, so it actually makes the muffins nice and fluffy. And other recipes that I'm just doing straight almond flour, I will add something like cornstarch or tapioca starch to offset that. But with these muffins, I want to build up the bulk of it, so I'm using quick oats. Then for our almond flour, I have 1.25 cups, which is 130 grams. For the leavening, I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then I just have 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon for flavor. You can leave that out or swap out other spices like that, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna blend this up really quick. Okay, then we're just gonna throw in the rest of the ingredients. I have 2 ripe bananas. I would recommend either like a medium or large banana for this. This gives the muffins moisture so you don't have to add a lot of extra oil, because also the almond flour has a lot of oil in it. And then 2 large eggs. And then 1/3 cup of milk, which is 82 grams. And then if you need a completely dairy-free recipe, this works with any type of milk alternative. And I have 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup, which is 108 grams, but you can use honey for this too, or you can scale back the sugar a little bit too if you want them a little less sweet. And then 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil, or any preferred oil that you want to use. And that is 75 grams. I'm gonna just finish it off with a little bit of vanilla extract, and then just blend it all together. Okay, so since we're doing it in blender, I'm just going to mix in the chocolate chips right in here. So I have 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips. Now, if you do not want a chocolate chip muffin, or you wanna make these a little healthier, you can add whatever your heart desires in here. I've done it before with like fresh blueberries, you could do coconut, you could add nuts, you could do dried fruits like dried cranberries, whatever you would like. So to divide out the muffins, I love using a trigger scoop. This is a 4 tablespoon trigger scoop, and I just get an even amount and put it in your liner. You want it to come almost to the top, so about 3/4 the way up, and that just will give you that nice dome shape on your muffins. So this is gonna go in a 400 oven for about 15 to 17 minutes. You wanna make sure that the tops are completely set, and you can put a toothpick in the middle and it should come out clean. My kitchen smells like heaven. I cannot wait to dig into these. The other great thing about baking with almond flour is because of all the moisture, the baked goods last a long time. So I can just throw these in an airtight container and keep them for about 3 to 4 days if they last that long. My kids love these things too. And the other thing I wanted to mention is if you do not want to use bananas, I've swapped out canned pumpkin, or you could do unsweetened applesauce as well. Look at these, they are so fluffy. No one would ever guess that they do not have any flour in them, just oats and almond flour. I hope I don't burn my mouth. You have to make these. I mean, you have 5 minutes to spare, you can do it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.